Welcome to NTM Lab's basic video tutorial of the OrthoRead application. In this video, I will be giving a quick demonstration to provide the basic features of OrthoRead and show how it segments and quantifies fracture callus. First, let's open a digital X-ray image. We do this by clicking the Open icon, which will open the File Explorer and allow you to navigate to and select images you wish to use. OrthoRead supports all major image types, including JPEGs, PNGs, and TIFFs. Once the image is open, the next step is to crop into the region of interest, which contains our fracture and the callus. We can do this using the crop tool. To use the crop tool, we first start by selecting the crop icon. Then, select your region of interest on the image by clicking and dragging the mouse over the area. To crop the image, you can right-click on the mouse or two-finger click for the Mac trackpad users. Once our region of interest is cropped, we can begin placing anchors which define the cortical fragments. To do so, we begin by clicking Cortex. You'll notice that the text updates to say first cortex to signify that we are selecting for the first cortex. When selecting anchors, it is important to note that the first anchor must be selected near the fracture site. Following anchors must move along the cortex towards the border. Another thing to note is that at least two anchors must be defined to segment a cortex. However, you can use multiple anchors if you wish. Once you finish selecting anchors to define the first cortex, we move to selecting for the second cortex by either right-clicking or two-finger clicking for the Mac trackpad users. Notice that when you do so, the text for the button switches to second cortex, signifying that we are selecting for the second cortex. The process of selecting anchors for the second cortex follows the same as the first. When you have finished selecting anchors for the second cortex, we move on to the next step of the process by right-clicking or two-finger clicking for the Mac trackpad users. You will notice that OrthoRead has automatically segmented the cortex for you. Once you verify that the cortex selection is accurate, we move to the next step by again right-clicking or two-finger clicking for the Mac trackpad users. You'll notice that OrthoRead segmented and outlined the callus for you. You'll also notice that in the results field, you have a pixel value measurement for that callus. Conversion to millimeters squared is possible using a hardware feature of known dimension, but we'll be covering that in the advanced video tutorial. Here, we have covered the basic steps in using OrthoRead to segment and quantify fracture callus. If you would like to get a more in-depth look and learn more about OrthoRead, you can watch our advanced video tutorial.